The forgotten dreams of the most magnificent ship in history, RMS Titanic, are highlighted in a most unforgettable experience. For decades, these pieces of history lay undisturbed in the darkness of the deep North Atlantic. Two and a half miles beneath the ocean, no one had seen these objects since that fateful day in April 1912. Hundreds of authentic artifacts recovered from Titanic's wreck site. Amazing recreations of her famous rooms. And share in the dramatic personal stories of her passengers and crew. Touch the dreams of those who set out to come to a new world. It took 3 years to build her. She was more than 46,000 tons and 882 3/4 feet long and 175 feet tall from the keel to the top of her funnels. It took over 10 months to fit out Titanic, during which her many spaces were decorated in a variety of styles. Her appointments surpassed many of the finest hotels of Europe. The early 1900s were a time of progress and blind faith in technology. People began migrating to America in response to explosive growth and great social tension. The Edwardian culture was one of great class separation, and Titanic exemplifies this. She was discovered in 1985. Recovery and conservation began in 1987 and continues to this day. Each artifact is carefully recovered, conserved, and represents a moment in time, but also a person who was aboard the grand ship. Public fascination with Titanic began long before her ill-fated maiden voyage and continues more than a century later. As we rediscover the fragments left behind of the greatest natural maritime disaster of the Edwardian era. Titanic was luxury. She was the largest moving object built for her time. No other story in history has captured our hearts and imagination like hers. Real stories, real artifacts.
Iceberg! Full stop!
Titanic, The Artifact exhibition opens October 17th at the Castle at Park Plaza. Get tickets at titanicboston.us.